Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Today I want to show you the new Raptor R. Before we get started, make sure you click that like and subscribe, as well as the notification bell so you're notified every time a new video is uploaded. So Ford released their details on their Ford F-150 Raptor R. Let's take a look. So this is supposed to be the ultimate off-road slash desert runner. So, I mean, obviously we can see that they're starting off this video in the desert. This is the TRX killer. The answer to what Dodge has brought. For Raptor to come back and take the throne yet again as the best truck. We're talking 700 horsepower, which is actually technically a couple horsepower less than the TRX, but the truck itself actually weighs hundreds of pounds less than the TRX, which would make this technically a faster truck. I can only imagine some of these owners actually wearing a helmet while they're driving on the street. Is this like a horror movie? Oh yeah, and it can jump too, out of the factory. Just like the regular Raptors, they can jump. It is the 5.2 supercharged engine out from the GT500. It has been reconfigured so that it has more torque. So it's like a more torquey engine versus more top-end horsepower engine of the GT500. The transmission, however, is not the same dual clutch as the GT500. It's actually just the standard 10-speed transmission that's found in all the other F-150s, and the standard Raptor as well. I think they went this route, honestly, because the dual clutch is not going to be really the right transmission to put in a truck to handle towing and the extra weight and things like that. Most likely, the dual clutch would prematurely fail, or won't even actually be able to get the car moving with how heavy the truck is going to be. So the 10-speed does make sense. I mean, it's been working fine in the Raptors. There's no reason for it to not work on the Raptor R. And it's not like, we're trying to go for the fastest shift time. We're trying to go for, just raw power. So that's where that comes into play. As I said before, the engine is pretty much the same Predator engine from the GT500, just tweaked to be more torquey. So instead of having a higher horsepower number, it actually has a lower horsepower number than the GT500, which comes in at 700 horsepower and 640 foot-pounds of torque. It does come with standard 37-inch 37-inch tires. On the Raptors, the regular Raptors, the 37-inch is an option that you can actually pay for. On the Raptor Rs, it is standard, comes with 37s right away. Now, the Predator engine in the GT500 actually makes 760 horsepower and 625 foot-pounds of torque. Honestly, I think they could have just left it there. Like, what's the point of doing 625 torque versus 640 torque? But with that said, the torque does come on a little earlier on the Raptor R. So, I mean, they did bring down the horsepower, but brought the torque up and, pretty much made the power band a little bit more truck friendly. I know a lot of TRX owners are going to say, oh, that's still, a few horsepower short from a TRX. But according to the weight or the scale of things, the Raptor R is actually lighter than the TRX by a few hundred pounds. So, it's given up a few horsepower for that extra lightweightness. I mean, at the end of the day, I have a feeling the Raptor R in a straight line may actually be faster than TRX. So it's totally, it's at the end of the day, like, do we need a truck this fast? But who cares? I mean, who doesn't need a truck this fast? Everybody needs a truck this fast. All right, so with that said, let's see what else I can dig up about this truck for you. It does have a little bit of different cues and stylings than the regular Raptor. So the R on the Raptor is all colored red. So all the emblems you'll find on it, you'll see that the R on the at the end of the Raptor is all colored red. The little hood bump on the top is a little bit taller than the regular Raptor. The graphics are obviously a little bit different. The interior also has a mixture of leather and Alcantara. Also, you'll find that Raptor badge with the red R all over the truck. So, with that said, the starting price of this truck, you're looking at $109,145. It is a huge hit on the pocket, especially when compared to the TRX, which TRX, I believe, is about $20,000 to $30,000 cheaper than the Raptor R. So, the question is it worth that extra cost? I mean, we'll only find out as this car actually comes out into production, and there's more like on-hand review type of things. But I mean, for now, it seems like this is the answer to the TRX, and specs-wise, I think it's really good. Price-wise, I don't know. Maybe TRX is going to be worth it because you're saving so much money right off the bat by buying a TRX. I do hope that they do come out with a configurator soon. That way we can actually do a full-on price comparison between the two. Because if TRX might have a lower starting point, but when you actually fully load them out and option per option type of thing, they may end up being similar. So it may look like on paper that TRX is a better deal, but it may actually not be once you start throwing some options at the truck. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Once there are more information out, I will definitely update the video with newer information. It is very exciting to see, Ford and Dodge and all these guys still trying to have that horsepower war, just because it makes our enthusiast blood boil more. Like, we want to get more performance vehicles out there. We're kind of dreading switching over to this whole electric phase at the moment. So, I'm hoping to see some of more good news from Ford and Dodge as well on what their answer will be to the new C8 Corvette. I mean, so far, I don't think GT500 is really the answer. I know there are diehard Shelby fans out there, but mid-engine rear-wheel drive supercar flair of the C8 pretty much dominated when it came out. So we got to see what Ford's answer to that would be. We got to see what Dodge's answer to that would be. And I'm only excited to find out what's coming in the future. And I will make sure I keep all of my subscribers updated on that. So make sure if you haven't yet, like and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one.